Could you be getting your EIDL $10,000 grant money in a big judicial ruling next week? Boy. Hey everybody, this is LALATE with an EIDL grant update. Earlier today, we delivered an EIDL scandal world exclusive. Please watch that. I'll drop in the links above. But this video is about the grant. Thanks for tuning in. As always, like and subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit the bell on the front of this channel so you get an alert when a new EIDL development percolates. And shortly we'll begin to that shocking detail about whether or not a judge will give you the remainder of your $10,000 grant next week. Boy. But let's answer some of your EIDL questions. Earlier today, the loan video, I didn't answer any questions. So I'll be answering all your loan and grant questions from yesterday in this video. Corn-fed. I know some people work for the IRS. Maybe they should look at auditing the SBA. I searched this up. I was wondering where the $1,000 in my account, it just came in there. Who is this? Oh, Dana. I appreciate your work. I've heard you answer this. Okay, so she has a question. Can you address this question? Only inventory-based businesses have a cost of goods sold. I heard you say this answer should not be zero. Okay, so my answer, boy, this is a big topic of debate. If you are a service industry, SBA's policy says you're supposed to put cost of services under where cost of goods is. There are loan officers who say you put zero. Ultimately, you can decide what you want to do. As you know, if you put zero, your loan amount will be higher. So decide what you want to do. Abel, and yes, that's my real name, not related to God. James, they will throw out the old one and use the new one as a duplicate. Mark, I applied for EIDL grant and loan in late March. On June 7th, they received my loan, but no grant until July 26th. Thanks for all the great work. Keep up the great work. Well, great. I love that you got your money. Your dog's groomer, big old mess. Mary, I just found you. I can't stop listening. Thank you. I think I'll just be fine now. Well, thank you. Tell me your situation if you need help. R. Jones, I called today about my grant. It's a hot mess. Different story each time. Wow. Tell me your situation. Kevin Lee, this is crazy. That's crazy. A grant the next day? Really? Yes. I mean, yesterday we detailed some people that were really just on social media, not here, that were saying they were getting their grant the same day they applied. I just called BS. I'm like, come off of it. Tits is his name. I didn't make that up. I received my $1,000 grant, but was denied the loan. Is it possible to reapply for a second grant? No, but you can do a reconsideration of the grant, of the loan denial. Jason, they won't send me an email with my documents for sign for the loan. Help, help, help. I need the loan officer's direct dial number. Yesterday in the EIDL grant video, I said, hey, y'all are asking for some loan officers' phone numbers. You're asking for Jovita's email address. Drop them in the comments so that you can all help one another. Because people keep on asking me like I have a Rolodex here, which I don't. And you all did answer it. So go look at yesterday's videos if you have those questions. Comments. Eliam, it's been 2 weeks since I got a denial letter, and same day I applied for reconsideration. Nothing. I also applied April 6th. I mean, I would stay with it. These reconsiderations are taking a very long time. They're very, very slow. The first thing you should see with reconsideration is a letter that says, hey, we got it. If you don't do it, send it again. Right after that, they should start asking for documents. If they don't, you need to contact them because that's a bad sign. Once they start asking for documents, then you're in the system. As I said, throw as many documents as you can at them. Don't be stingy on the documents. Lots of financials. Mr. Late Night Drinker woke up this morning and left $1,000 in my account. The grant showed up. So final results applied April 4th, polled April 6th, 17th, portal invite June 5th, loan approved June 9th, funded June 12th, grant shows up June 26th. Thank you for all your info. Cheers. Wow. Mr. Late Night Drinker has been with this channel forever. And so he had to wait from April 4th to June 26th to finally get his $1,000 grant and his loan. He got everything. What a congratulations, Mr. Late Night Drinker. Wow. Cruise on, happy anniversary. Hot mess is correct. Been calling SBA. Got through after 45 minutes. Their phone lines are horrible. Gene Smith, I applied twice in April and they pulled the second loan and approved the first one. They pulled the second one, approved the first. So yeah, yesterday's video talked about people who had never had any movement on their first application. They've called SBA, they contacted the senators, nothing approved, nothing funded, no activity. I said, hey, it can't hurt to reapply and have them say, oh, I realize this is the first application, we haven't worked on it. Apparently it's now working for some viewers, so congratulations. Catherine, I talked today, 11, still no status. Wow. Larry, LA, you're awesome. I got my EIDL grant this past Tuesday. God, I'm still watching for the EIDL portal email. Thank you for all the info. EIDL funding is backed up since June 10th. Boy, it's just awful. Larry Buddy Love, that's the screen name. Got my EIDL grant this past Tuesday. Thank you. I'm waiting for the portal invite. Thank you. Stay with it. Renee, you just explained I can reapply. Carol, I just applied for the EIDL grant on June 16th. I received $1,000 on June 23rd. I was hoping for the rest of the grants. Well, watch the Bombshell coming up at the 10-minute mark. It'll tell you more about that. Diane, thank you for all the stuff you do. I applied for 4. Finally received my loan document for $150,000 on 6/17. Wow. The money hit 6/23. Have not received the grant. I'm calling for the grant. I'm worried they're going to put the grant at 0. Well, they're not going to put the grant at 0. Don't worry about that. Congratulations. Annie Y. I still watch LA after I receive the money. He has been a important Bombshell every day. My mom applied June 20th, got the $1,000 in their account 3 days later. I was surprised how fast. I doubted. Thanks to LA, I applied my mom's grant money when she waited for it. You're the best. Well, thank you so much. Snowbird, honest to God, my wife applied at 3:30 p.m. and at 4:11 her grant was in her account. Truth. I can send you the time frame. It's from Snowbird Bob. Unbelievable. I don't believe it, but you know, okay, if you really say so. Mary O'Keefe. I've been watching for over a week and the response tier 2 advisor pending disbursement. Now what? I would just stay with it. Kimberly, I received my grant today. My loan funded 6/18. Over 2 months I applied on April 6th. Wow. I just want to share with your viewers that the reason I was given the tier 2 rep, I had received my grant, but the loan was still not showing funded. Go to the portal page and you'll see the loan is showing funded and not funded. Email tech support. For the portal page. Click on the SBA button in the lower right. My status changed to funding within 24 hours. Hope this helps. Happy Chicago Town. Thanks for all the info. Well, great. Love that. Samir, I did receive an offer from SBA 4 weeks ago. I did not accept it that day. What should I do? I called them a few times. Same as the grant. So if you've never seen the grant money, you need to accept the loan to get the grant. If you're not accepting the loan, you may not get the grant. Call SBA. Interceptor, that's crazy. SBA, my loan was denied. Should I ask for Blaine 66? A friend told me they got the grant. They didn't even apply. Oh, come off of it. Someone got a grant, SBA grant, they didn't even apply. Come off of it. I'm tired of these crazy stories. Harris, you're still the best. I applied for 4. They applied my credit drop. Got the loan portal on June 1, accepted the offer, was approved, funded on June 16th. I called every single day since April. My God, Lord. It's now June 26th. I still not gotten my $1,000 grant. I just want my $1,000 grant. What am I supposed to do? You're the man, LALATE. You know, I would respond to all those emails that you ever got from them. The portal invite email, the funding email. Every single email you ever got, I would just respond to them and write them, say, where's my grant? Where's my grant? Where's my grant? I would just do it. I would just send emails to everyone and contact the loan officers. You say, where's my grant? Where's my grant? But you're very recent. So you got funded June 16th. I would worry if the grant's not there 3 weeks after June 16th. Yes, I just said 3 weeks. It's that slow at the moment. Abel, I received a ridiculous $1,400 loan offer. I can't stop laughing. It's not a real loan offer. It's a glitch. You need to call them up and raise it. They do raise it. They have to raise it. The contract says you could raise the loan within the first 2 years. So they have to raise it. So let's get to the bombshell of the grant today. Boy, I mean, this has been bombshell central today. Earlier today, that world exclusive about that scandal regarding the loan. But here's the grant. After in the middle of the day, someone sent a message to say, hey, get ready for my lawsuit. My lawsuit's going to the judge for a ruling next week on getting everyone the $10,000 grant. I'm like, what? So here we go. A person by the name of David Brennan versus Jovita Carranza. I mean, that's the name of the lawsuit. David Brennan versus Jovita Carranza and Steve Mnuchin. Steve is one of the defendants, is in U.S. District Court, Eastern District of Arkansas. And if you want to follow him, he's on Twitter at Decaf Coffee. Boy, it's not spelled like decaf coffee. But if you look under LALATE on Twitter, he tweeted at LALATE the details. He says, feeling better about my EIDL lawsuit to undo the grant rationing. The Florida case, so he's referring to a Florida case that went off, that didn't do well about the $10,000 grant, getting the $10,000 grant for everyone. He said it tanked solely because it was not done as an Administrative Procedural Act case. Mine is. In the Florida case, the Judge Dalton even said the rationing was inconsistent with the congressional intent. Huge hint. So then he also said, so the Florida lawsuit failed because of a procedural error, but guess whose case is the only one brought as an administrative procedural case? Mine, CARES Act, EIDL hoax, hashtag. He contends that his lawsuit, which is in district court in Arkansas, will get a favorable ruling within days. It was filed in mid-May, and it's suing Jovita Carranza and Steve Mnuchin to get the remainder of the $10,000 grant for all U.S. citizens. Now, here's the thing I'm going to fully warn you about is it's written by David himself. So I don't know anything about David, but there you go. If you want to follow it, jump on Twitter, and I will update you if I hear more about his fight to get everyone the remainder of the $10,000. Master 499 applied in April. Vortex, no grant yet. I received accepted a small loan in June 18th, no grant. I contacted senators and houses. They reached out. I should be receiving the grant the next few weeks. Any advice? So June 18th is very recent. Grants are coming like several weeks after the loan. Grants always came, 2 to 3 weeks after the loan. I mean, back when things were great at SBA, they're not great again. So things are going very slow. So if you don't get a grant 3 weeks after the loan, which means I'm bringing you into July, it's not like I'm holding you as a viewer to July. No, it's not my focus. I think it's going that slow now. I'm seeing indications about it. So there you go. Nestor Camacho. The information the Tier 2 rep gave Phil is not true. Mary, I will donate as soon as I can. Thank you to the people who donated to this channel overnight. Really wonderful. Thank you so much. Kitty Kit Booty. I can't even read that. What is that? Operation Chevy. Well, LA, this Vortex. Oh boy, Mr. Chevy. LA, this Vortex Ranger OG of the DC is finally out of the 330 Vortex. Wow. I have to say, because this ridiculous misinformation from the SBA, I admit I went off on the Tier 2 representative, told her I did my job in the Army for 22 years and I wish someone would do their damn job at the SBA. Oh my God. Heard her typing my comments through the instant messaging program to her lead. This happened 4 or 5 before Jovita was appeared before the Senate hearing. The same day, that Friday midnight, I got the portal invite for the loan verified. 15 minutes later, credit score dropped. I continued to call about the grant. So we got a loan of $14,500. Congrats. Grant, called his senators in Texas, started calling 4 times a day. Wow, 4 times a day. Early this morning, Texas time, my grant was deposited in my account after the same old Come, oh, you wait to receiving the email to a portal. It's done. I'm still watching this channel expand. Thank you again. If your competition is watching, quit lying to people about giving poor legal advice. No one can guarantee anything when it comes to the SBA. Vortex Ranger out. Chevy is called Vortex Ranger out. I love it. It's just, we need a t-shirt for that. Wow, I love that. Mima Anderson just reapplied to SBA. I think it's now pay attention to the portal. I did not get my $1,000 grant in 4 days. On Monday, I applied June 15th. SBA email on Wednesday asked me to submit my Schedule C. Good. Oh, on Tuesday, I got my $9,000 loan deposit in my account. Maybe I got lucky. If you have applied in the past and not heard back until now, I suggest you go ahead and reapply. Wow. So another viewer is saying if you applied before and you haven't heard anything, reapply. The worst thing is they can turn you down. Maybe good luck. Beauty Bay. People in Texas, a couple of other states are getting grants and loans faster. Look at the numbers SBA is releasing. Very well said. So the loan video had a lot of questions. Boy. Abstract impression. Finally got my EIDL grant on $1,000 yesterday. I applied for 3. Wow, going to back to work now. Congratulations. Office email. True story. Husband applied 330 in reconsideration, plus he received 2 grant portals 2 weeks ago. Has gotten nothing, but my son applied and I applied last Tuesday, and we both are funded for the loan, but no grant. Amazing. James. I've been through this lost app thing. I lost my app, never found it. For whatever reason, they're using my May 4th instead. The life of a nonprofit depends on me staying with it. James, you need to watch our EIDL loan world exclusive. You're not going to like what I say in that about nonprofits. Melanie, your blessing. Lee's, SBA sent me an email for more Schedule C's. Eileen, I'm so glad I stayed with you. Thank you. Mike, thank you for all the great information. Please don't give up as an OGs. I truly can't believe many have not received our 334 text. I mean, Ranger just got his. It's just really incredible. George, I've been watching you since the beginning. Still have not gotten my money. I was approved and verified my account. The check went back because it's not put in my business name. If anyone in Arizona has a way I can let me know, I need my money. These guys have been a great show. George, tell me more about your situation, why the check went back and what have you gotten? Have you gotten a loan? Have you gotten a grant? There's a lot of really nice happy birthday comments, so I'm trying to jump over those, not to ignore the birthday comments, but to see if there's questions in here, because there's so many, as you see, I have so many pages. It's like 50 pages of notes for today. Your information is so helpful. New to the channel. Well, thank you. I mean, 1,000 new subscribers overnight, which is just like insane. Oh my God, I watched this update. Decided to check my business account. Advance received 2 minutes ago. Had 2 senators involved in this EIDL issue. Would not have received a dime had I not followed your step-by-step guide and getting everyone on their mother involved. Huge thank you, LA. Well, great. Oh, okay. Someone said this. Sharon Brown's office finally got back 2 weeks later. So they told the senator's office, I need 2 forms. Let's see what happens. Boy, awful. Sydney, you've helped so many people navigate through all this craziness. Thank you for the OG April 3 Vortex. Natalia, I have a question. Is this from Natalia? Yeah, Natalia, I have a question. I couldn't find an answer. Could you please let me out? I'm self-employed business owner who directly impacted by this pandemic. Filed for unemployment. Was awarded PUA, not been certified. I've not gotten any payments, so I wrote my commissioner, came that I qualified for PUA and same amounts and dates for an appeal. I cannot find any information about my state being behind on payments. Is anyone getting, okay, so she has a question. If any viewers are in Georgia, I know I have, I forgot his name. I know I have one viewer in Georgia who talked about getting PUA from Georgia and it was backlogged. Oh, I think it's Robert Henson. Robert Henson, if you're watching, this viewer has a question about PUA. Is it backed up? How slow are they behind on payments? Is anyone getting paid in Georgia for PUA? George, I applied for my social security number. Should I have used my business name? No. I mean, if you applied as an individual operator, as a solo, you use your personal social security number. Robert got an email saying my loan offer had been approved after reconsideration. Oh, wow. Got me approved after. So how much was I approved? Says my docs are being processed. Still no portal, no grant yet, but I'm approved for the grant. Wow. So I guess he won his reconsideration, which is great. Joyce received my EIDL loan approval, but was told I would not receive the grant because I had not checked the advanced option. I mean, I'm just so sick of that story they're giving people. Lisa, you're the truth. Well, thank you. Christopher, I applied a week ago. I got an info verification email still. Can you tell me something I'm wondering if I'm denied or approval. What is the deal? I don't want to give you the money right now. I'm trying to get the grant. So, yeah, I mean, if you applied a week ago, don't worry. The people who apply when the new portal opened, some have gotten grant and loan. Some have only gotten grant. Some have only gotten a loan. Some have gotten nothing. Very few people have gotten both things. And the ones that got both things were the very first 2 days. The vast majority have gotten one or nothing. So it's not all rosy. If you have questions about today's video, drop them in the comments below and we'll feature them in tomorrow's recording. Earlier today, we had a world shocker, world exclusive scandal about the loan. Watch that, the EIDL loan. And 3-second stimulus check videos. As always, stay up LA for more.